Hello and welcome to Data with Lizzie. In this video, we'll be trying to complete our chart. Then the last video will clean up our chart, right? And if you've been watching this playlist up to this point, thank you so much for engaging and viewing my videos. I hope you're learning, and I hope that all the knowledge you're getting from these videos, you'll be able to apply them to real life problems and projects. Okay, that being said, let's dive in. If you notice, this used to be a pie chart, so I thought a donut chart is more appealing, right? So I switched it up to a pie chart, a donut chart rather. So that being said, okay, and yeah, I also turned off the legend. It's simple, just come here and turn it off. Great. Now that we have that down, the next chart will be visualizing. It would be a column chart, and we'll be using it to visualize the total revenue, right, by each product. So great, let's quickly do that. So you navigate to your visualization panel, you click on clustered column chart. You click on clustered column charts and you scroll down to the product name. You select product name and also scroll to our calculations where we have our total revenue and select total revenue, and there we have it. Okay, looking good, but we'd like to turn on some things like the y-axis title. I can turn off the title and the value. Then I'll go to the x-axis and turn off the title. Great. I would also like to turn on the data labels, and this would go here. In the meantime, and the next visual I will be calculating or will be visualizing is we'll be trying to see the total revenue by region, right? And for that, we'll have to we'll be using a clustered bar chart. So just, select this, then go to your region, select your region as well as your total revenue. Okay. Looking good. So I just want to bring this one here, and yeah, I'm going to turn up the title for the y and the x-axis. So just scroll down, turn up the title, and now that you've turned up the title, you also want to turn up the title for not the values, turn up the title for the x-axis. So title, I'll turn up the value too because the value is not looking good down there. All right, great. So the next visuals will be visualizing is the categories, right? But we want to use a pie chart for that. But we want to tweak it a little bit, not the regular type of categories. I mean, not the regular type of pie chart or donut chart, right? So I'll be using a donut chart for this, not a pie chart, by the way. So I'm just going to select a donut chart. But before I do that, I need to do some measures. So just stick with me here, right? So I come to calculations, I right click, I select new measure, then okay. So I would want to create the percentage of each category, right? I don't know if we've done that before, but let's quickly check. Okay, good. So to quickly create the percentage of each category, we'll come back here, new measure. So this will be named percentage category 1, right? So I want to know the percentage of category 1. Alright, but hold up, before we find the percentage of category 1, we need to actually find the revenue of category 1, because it's the percentage of category 1 revenue that we're trying to calculate here. So to do that, you just say let's say category 1 revenue. So I'm just going to say rev, right? Hit enter. So to calculate this is actually quite simple. What you have to do is to use the calculate function. So say calculate. I'm just going to press tab. Here we'll have total revenue. Okay, total revenue, then demo data set, right? I want to filter the category column where category is equals to category 1, right? So say we'll call the column out now. So it will be demo. Okay, just hit on enter. So it will be demo data set is the category here. So where it equals to category 1, and you close it, and there we have it. So I'm just going to close my bracket, and this should be good to go. Okay, good. So now we'll be creating for category 2 and for category 3. So easy peasy. So come here, new measure. So of course category 2 revenue, so say rev is equals to calculate total revenue. So hit tab, comma, so demo data sets. So just, okay, where the category is equals to category 2, right? So category 2, and you close this up. Then we'll repeat this for the last category, that is category 3, but you can just Ctrl A, Ctrl C to save time. Don't forget to press enter. Okay, great. So now you right click again on calculations, new measure, then just paste it. Okay, then you change category 2. So I already taught you the shortcut to this, right? Ctrl Shift L, then just change this to 3 and hit enter. Okay, great. So now we create their percentages. So to do this, easy peasy. So you right click again, new measure. So we're trying to calculate the percentage, right? So we say percent category 1, right, equals shift enter. So this is quite simple. So you just say divide. Okay, whenever you are trying to create percentage, you are dividing the smaller value by the bigger one. So what are we dividing? The smaller value in this case will be the revenue for category 1. So it will be okay, and shift enter here. Then what did we name it? We said category 1 rev. So just shift, you press tab. Then what are we dividing it by? We're dividing it by total revenue. See, total revenue. Okay, then you close your brackets. So you can copy and paste the same formula into your next measure. You just edit the name. All right, great. So I'm just going to copy it, then hit enter. So we'll be creating for category 2 and 3. So I'm just going to create those off screen, right? So now that we have the 3 categories percentage values, right? And make sure that you format it to be percentage form. Now that we have that, we'll try to create a donut chart, but we don't want it to be similar to this, okay, to the one we've created before. We want it to be a little bit different. So this is where we'll have our twist. So yeah, stick with me. So you want to go to calculations, and so select new measure. Okay, so we'll be creating, let's call it remainder of category 1. Okay, so you say let's call it remainder category. I'm thinking the name is going to be a little bit long, so you can just say cat 1. Feel free to name it whatever you want to. So remainder of category 1, right? Let's just say call it percentage, because it's the remainder of percentage. Okay. So what we'll simply want to do here, since category 1 is a percentage and you want to subtract it, right? We're just going to subtract it from 1. Why would we do that? Since it's percentage, 1 will be the whole number, while the percentage will be whatever it is, and you can easily subtract that from 1. Okay, so you say 1 minus. So now you call it percent category 1. Okay, there we have it. So hit tab and enter. But before I do that, I want to copy. I'll say Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and then hit enter. Okay, so now we're going to do this for category 2 and category 3. Great, welcome back. I hope you were able to create yours, and if you're having a hard time figuring it out, you might as well pause this video and probably go back and re-listen, re-watch. Okay, and if you have any question for me, do well to drop it in the comment section. And if you like my video, do well to give this video a thumbs up and share it to your friends, someone that would find this video helpful. Okay, that being said, let's create our visuals, because we're done creating all the measures we need for these visuals. Okay, so I'll select a donut chart, right? So this will be for category 1 now. So what you want to do, we don't need the revenue anymore, we just need the percentage and the remainder of the percentage, right? So instead of just saying category 1, category 2, category 3, it looks similar to this guy here, but we don't want that. Okay, so we want to tweak that a little bit. So this is what we'll do. So to go ahead to unselect the rest. So great, so you want to select the remainder of category 1. So you select it and you come to the percentage of category 1 too. Okay, great. So just stick with me. Okay, we'll be turning off the legend. Okay, and we'll be turning off the data label. Good, so we'll come back and change the title, and you select another donut chart. So we'll just repeat the same process for category 2 and category 3. Select the remainder of category 2 and go ahead and select the percentage of category 2. Okay, so if you want the same formatting, that's easy. So you select this category 1 donut chart instead of going into cancel to turn off the label and data label and turning off the legend. So I just select this for my painter, then I'll just select this. Great, and we don't have to go in and out, back and forth. So I'm just going to reduce this a little bit, then okay, more. Then finally, the last category, category 3, but for that to select the donut chart, then remainder of category 3, then category 3. Okay, then for my painter, then select it. Great. So now we'll be switching up the title. As a matter of fact, I would like to even turn off all the titles. So title, turn off. Good. Turn off and turn it up. Okay, that's so much better. So now we're done with creating all our visuals. Then in the next video, we'll be cleaning our visuals up. We'll be choosing a color that we use to format our visuals. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it very helpful.